Alright, new week, new updates. Cleaning up the last bits of Ancient, more animation fixes from Animgraph 2, and some miscellaneous patch notes, which we'll go through right after Skins Monkey.
Skins Monkey is an automated service that lets you trade skins instantly for a fee, sign up now, and get up to $5 bonus. Simply add items from your inventory, then find skins that matches your current balance. Site offers live support 24/7. You can also top up your balance if you're missing a few dollars, and there's a lot of skins to choose from. Visit my link down below to get to Skins Monkey.
As you guys probably already know, they refreshed the materials on the map, but with these new materials, the map had a bit of quirks that they later tried to fix. Today seems to be the final nail in the coffin because of two single patch notes where they restored some nade lineup visuals on the map and some miscellaneous clipping fixes, which Thor was able to spot one for and confirmed it for today's update. So then we get to the animation stuff, and this time I actually decided to go through the knives. The classic one had a Parkinson issue with the flip effect, and that's been fixed in today's update. Next knife on the list is the stiletto. Notice how it opens from the back. I'm no knife expert, all I know is that it now pulls out from the side. Then we have the butterfly, which sometimes when you deployed it, you would get this animation where it slices your virtual fingers, which has been addressed in today's update. Next is the talon. This is a bit harder to explain unless you're a talon connoisseur, but going straight to the inspection and doing the FNR spam, it feels a little different in today's update. Next, the flip knife. As soon as you pull it out and instantly hit inspect, it looked a little strange, and the same can be said for the bayonet. But after going through all of these, I finally feel like I got a better idea of how tough you guys must have had it with your knives these last couple of weeks. Then we get to the miscellaneous section. There are two patch notes here that, in my opinion, could boost your performance in-game. So I decided to test them out my own way, which is basically to join a Valve deathmatch server when it's running Mirage and play from window. The idea is to get a sample size where I don't die and where I'm getting some multi-kills. Dying obviously tanks the FPS, but ultimately I wanted real gameplay performance. Yes, there's going to be tiny variations here, but the results paint a pretty clear picture in my opinion. The 1% lows did improve, but it wasn't groundbreaking by any means. Then we have some patch notes related to the view models and how they look for spectators to make sure they match. Lamy made a post 3 months ago with a 1-year reminder that the spectator view models were not accurate and that the view model FOV seemed to be ignored, with today confirming that this seems to have gotten fixed. The other patch note fixes a specific case where looping weapon inspects weren't networking to spectators. Then apparently there's been a bug where matchmaking was avoiding servers playing the nighttime version of Ancient. Possibly a mismatch or something wrong with the map IDs. And finally, this is the one that I considered one of the biggest ones for today's update. It says here that they fixed a case where overlapping smokes would prematurely extinguish mollies. I was excited to try it out, but the answer is that I think it got improved, at least slightly, but it's still not perfect. If I do this very simple test in today's update where I throw my single smoke, then a molly, then repeat with 2 smokes, with the first being the same smoke as before, and another one inside, then throw the molly, it still burns. But this example is interesting. I throw the first smoke, then the molly, which works. I do this 3 times to make sure it's consistent. Then I throw the same smoke, and another one further back, and use the same lineup for the molly, but this time there's no fire. So it's definitely not completely solved, that's for sure. And really, that's what I have for you guys today. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.